Hello, beautiful fellow human beings. So I got everything to make some deceivers. And, I just gotta... Oh, I meant to do that. I just gotta set up my computer. Because I have on DVD, Lefty's... The DVD for saltwater fly tying. DVD player, external DVD player. And let me grab the case to show you. He ties not only deceivers, but the half and half, the half clouser, half deceiver, and a few others. So going to just have that on. You won't be able to hear it or anything. I don't think. Got a little desk can for the scraps. I just think I'll be a little bit more successful in tying it properly if I have this one in the corner with my eye. Started rearranging the desk a little bit for better workflow. Whew! Out of breath a little bit. So where can I plug you in? That meme showing how to plug in the USB driver is so on point. Wrong, right, wrong. Or right, wrong, right. Okay. Rubber Tims, that's still up. So also I was working on trying to figure out how to make poppers with some materials I already have. And I got this guy. Well, let me first show.
And we put a little bit of flash in here.
Copyright. I'm so afraid of that. The darndest things trigger it. Even a woman singing in a church triggered it. Ew, I got coffee on here. So I made this popper with some packing foam that came with some furniture. A little heavy. We're gonna give it a go hopefully this weekend. But then I finally found the bag of corks. And these corks are for ear piercing. I only put some Sally Hansen's on it, just to, I don't know why, but I didn't finish it yet. Nice concave though. Woo! I think my belt's too tight. But I also found, found this. This is for a clone box for plants. You would put your cuttings in this, and then these go in a plastic tray, so you could clone a bunch at the same time. However, this foam is essentially like gas station sandals, and a few people recommended using sandals for poppers. So trying to figure out clever ways of cutting it to get it nice and smooth in the round. I got this far, made a little plug, if you will, but still working on getting it shaped and a little smoother. I do like the corks much better, and like I said, if you look up corks for ear piercing, 100 corks for $5. I got 50 for $5 because I didn't see that listing, and I could put it in the comments. So you get a ton of corks to mess with. They're decently sized. This one I just drilled a hole in it. This one I didn't drill a hole, but I drilled a concave indentation in the front and just cut the edge with a saw. I do want to force some more glue in that. Excuse me. So got those for poppers, and got the grizzly feathers, which I messed up. Since I'm very much a beginner, I didn't need nothing Gucci. And I found Whiting sells a big old bag of these wing portions for $1 cheaper than these were. So, whoops. But that's okay. This is exactly what was needed for this. Got some red flash for gills. So I'm gonna get everything out. I'll pull some pearl flash too. And maybe some pearl flash-a-boo. I want to make these as well as I can. So, might need eyes and might not. I'm not sure what color thread I'm going to use yet. Oh, shortness of breath or something. Just got to plug in the computer somehow. The screen doesn't keep going off. And last time I made some of these little shrimpy bugs, and these were just based off of the flies that I got from Lefty's daughter. And I might make more of those because I think those are going to be ideal little gifts for the pier. Alright, let me get to put that big screen menu and get to the Deceiver. I'm very excited. Got the bucktail, everything ready. Got bucktail, white, and chartreuse. And what else? Hackle feathers. White. I'll pull out both packs. Should probably clear this desk a little bit first. I'm also going to have the pattern in front of me. Lefty's Deceiver. Oh yeah. So what thread color should I use? Chartreuse? So let's see. And this DVD, here, let me show. Nylon thread, standard length hook, white saddle hackle, pearl crystal flash, red crystal flash, white bucktail, chartreuse bucktail. And for the first time, I have everything in the pattern. So, very excited. Let me get comments up just in case anyone's here. I can't see. I was looking up, trying to see if there's any time lapse of the Egyptian walking onions. My zone is 10A or B, and I think kind of on a cusp. Oh, there are people here. Whoa. Hello, Shivani Sin. How you doing today? Prasada, very nice. Hello, Fierce. And mine whom aman. Mine who aman. I almost read that as mine human. Yeah, the big mouth bass. I'm still after the peacock bass, but here's the first, and I just kind of made up a pattern, put a gill on it, and just made up a pattern. A lot of the old like summer camp poppers was really inspiring to see a lot of arts and crafts materials, and gonna be pretty loose with the poppers just to see exactly. I want to do a longer tail in the next one though, but I'm not sure. I've never fished with them. Got 2 thus far. To test, I'm gonna put another layer of Sally Hansen's on it, or something else. Oh, I'm kind of nervous. I finally have the stuff, so now I gotta finally tie the thing. Oh dear. So let me do this. Feather bag. So we got long hackle feathers and slightly shorter, which is ironic. This is from, both are from Amazon. This is just some basic, how do you say, hackle feathers. And this is from an actual angler or fly tying shop, but I'll tell you what. And this doesn't have much white on it. Should I keep all these? I know it's a little ridiculous, but get enough pinched up, then that could be a little minnow. Oh, it's nice and soft. Very interesting. Not a lot of white at all, but it'll be plenty to get some tie. And then I could, these are both by Hairline. Bobbin and chartreuse. And I like the fact that bucktails have more than just the color that you are after. These will make some nice freshwater, I'm sure. Gotta brush them a little bit maybe. Okay, also looking at the, it's just so nice. Can't get over it. I cannot believe that. I did not know there was a whole variety pack. Oh, this is a little awkward getting out. Wow. See, in my crafting days, I probably would have just worn this as is. In my crafting days, I don't think those days will ever be behind me. Interesting. Nice little hairpiece. Got feathers in my eye. And these are made by Whiting. I didn't get any flash though. Last time they put in a free bag of flash and I get spoiled easily. But no flash this time. Also from Spawn. That's where I was able to find these. So crap. Oh my god. They're just really intense. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up two, one for each side. Okay. So, okay. So I'm gonna use 2/0 mustard, because that's what we got. Maybe a little, yeah, so too loose. Gotta find the sweet spot for this. Just don't want it moving at all. Just still haven't found any vices that have decent reviews that aren't freaking hundreds of dollars. And with a gyroscope, but this is more than fine. What's happened? Okay. Oh, alright. Oops. Started over the whole DVD. I want to get the whole series of these Lefties. Okay. Feathers in my. I drank a cup of coffee that had a ton of marabou in it. Marabou. I can rewrite Pixie's Caribou, but for fly tying. Okay, so I know you put a hump in the back. I should also grab a thing of water to dip my feathers. I guess it makes it a lot easier to attach them. And I got the glue ready, so it'll be nice and sturdy. Okay, we're gonna work with chartreuse. Okay, got this, and it's perfect for salt water. It's nice and thick, but and going to use Lefty's bobbin holder, which I'm still pretty floored by. I haven't thanked her yet, and been really trying to pick the right words, and very astounded. I'm gonna make my cell phone with a pink head. However, I want to get the hang of him first, so let's start with chartreuse. And this hook actually fits in this. It doesn't fit in the other one. So I got this, and he starts at the end. Makes a big hump on it. So do that. Hump first. So, sorry, I'm missing stuff. Hello, Miles Lamore. Howdy do. Gonna go for a walkabout. Very nice. Yeah, it's really nice down here. Nice and cool out. And the wind's not as brutal as it was yesterday. So I got that Ultra Thread UTC. Oh yeah, I think the size is 280. And I got some bright pink. Juiced up pink. Very exciting. So, okay, where? I gotta get a cup of water. Just gonna put it, alright, right at the bend of the hook. So I'll start up a little bit. I'm gonna trap that tail. Okay, a little bit more. And then start building a hump so your marabou or your hackle feathers are a bit raised, I'm guessing. Okay. Ooh! I gotta be carefuler. Okay. So I gotta just get a cup of water to dip the marabou feathers in. Let me just grab water. I'll use my cup. Where's the stores? It smelled like plastic, but I think it's unrelated. Okay, it's just to dip feathers in. So I'll put this here. I guess I'll start with these short boys, just until I get the hang of it. I'm gonna run out of these fast, I feel. Oh. It's a proper chunk. Did not know that. Yet another hairpiece. Okay, so yeah, the craft ones, which were $5, way better quality. But that's okay. How many, my friend? I believe like 4. Okay. So he's making the hump on the back of the nail. I mean the hook. And try to kind of line these up. Oop, missed it again. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. I know I am. I've been really excited to give this pattern a go. Oh boy, that's a lot of feathers. Dang. God, this craft keeps getting Guccier and Guccier. Man, how many feathers? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get some roosters or something. I do think I'm gonna be loading up on these because I think the Deceiver is going to be the most useful pattern for this area. Well, for the coast. Proper saltwater pattern. And please hang in there with me, because it's probably going to take me a minute to get this all figured out. I'm going to cut them just so they're all one length. Save all that. Because read that this stuff could be transformed into dubbing. Okay, so I'm gonna dip it in water after ripping some of this loose stuff off. And that's why there's always feathers in my mouth. Ow! That worked perfectly. Good. Okay, now what? I'll just need to see it a few times. Alright. Okay, clip that. Oh, we need proper scissors. Pause. Okay, so comes that. Right? Yeah. I think so. Definitely probably gonna take a few tries to get these. As proper as I can. Okay. Get all this down. This is so cool, man. Using Lefty's bobbin holder, watching Lefty DVD, making a Lefty's Deceiver. My life has come full circle. I'm very excited in this moment. And oh, it's okay. I'll put penetrator on the... I forgot the penetrator. I just want these little guys. Oh, well, you know what? I could cut those off. That's okay. And then I'm going to put some penetrator on it just to make sure. You know, these feathers have a lot of teeth in it, so it's got plenty of grab. However, I really want to make them proper. As proper as I can. I got my little box of glues. I'm just going to use the Hairline Dubbin Hardest Nails Penetrator. And I'll just get in between that and definitely make sure those feathers don't go anywhere. Pretty decent sized hook. I mean, it's not huge, but whatever grabs onto it, I'm sure will be a little large. Okay, next step. And another part that I'm a little nervous about is the bucktail, making sure it's round, like the hair's round, so it does move around a good amount. However, we're gonna have this ready, like ready. And use the penetrator. So he's explaining something. Okay, some pearl flash. God, you'll freaking afford this. Okay, yeah. And is that gonna go on top? Probably right on. Oh, more flash. Oh my gosh, it's Gucci. Okay, I'm gonna do this. This is just like a practice anyway, so I'm just gonna grab 4 pieces. The next ones will have much more. And these are very adjustable. You can adjust the color combinations, the material. Oh, shoot. Where did you add them? Okay. Just one moment. I'm just trying to rewind. I don't know why it's not rewinding. Oh. I keep accidentally hitting the wrong one and it's starting the whole thing over. Okay. Ooh! Mommy. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna add them right here and just drive them back. Sound like a plan. Get in the car. We're going. No, get in the car. Maybe not quite to the end. Okay. So now I'm guessing it's going to be time for bucktail. And you get some, oh, it's so soft. Oh, it's going to run out so fast, I think. Oh my god. I just don't, it needs to be like MRE style. Okay, so hump, hackle, flash, and then, okay. Get in there. Got the flash. I got some flash, I didn't add too much. Okay. Oh gosh, here's the scary part. Alright, go up top first. No, go to the bottom first. Okay. I think I can manage that. So, I'm gonna grab a nice little pinch of bucktail. See how much? Okay, nice little pinch of bucktail. This is gonna be the bottom. Oh. That makes it close. And then you take the little tiny fibers out like that and come out pretty easily. And oh, you know, I'm gonna have to just do it. It goes quite past the hook. Oh, where did I gotta just figure out where to add it. Okay, so almost there. Pretty up there, huh? And it goes past the bend of the hook, or past the gape. Ooh, very important. Make sure your glue is open and ready. I really should flip this over, but for some reason I'm not going to. Okay, like that. Okay. I'm gonna try it. Cut at an angle. I'll help it fit in there and rest in a nicer position. Hands are full of fibers. Alright, stay, boy. Alright, some penetrator. I'll make sure that all stays together. Make sure it's nice and coated. Shoot, I didn't think about that. Okay, I did not think this through one bit. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna do 2 loops and kind of, oops, okay, gotta be quicker. Gotta be quicker next time. Oh, much quicker. Okay. What is that stick? Oh, okay. So I probably should have got a little closer to the head. Whoop. That's not good. But I'll do that next one. No. It moves around quite a lot. So you go straight down. Okay, one moment. Whoa! Oh, a little scraggly. I'm gonna come underneath that bucktail now and help it stand up a little bit more. Ow. Not like that. But like that. Oh, nice. Okay. Getting there, I think. Alright, so now the top. Sorry for the choke the chicken and Mirage, very nice. Mirage. Hello, David T. Hello, Brian and Soul. How you doing today? Thank you. Yeah, I think I landed on my forever path, to be totally honest. I could see myself doing this for the rest of my life. Gladly. I spent my whole life engaging in arts and crafts in various forms, so I feel like I had like a full circle, like a natural evolution, if you will. Can't catch fish on earrings. Well, I mean, actually probably can. Alright, so the top. It's so kind of cute because, like, I'm sure there's a fly tying place right near him, and it's like, you know, just a few dollars worth of materials, and I'm here like, it took a long time to get these materials, but there are no fly tying shops near me. So gotta get a pinch of white bucktail for that top now. No, go back. Oh, okay, so the flash is not last. I thought it was last for some reason. The red crystal flash to use for a for gills, to signify gills. Get those little fibers out of there. Ooh, that's a nice shape. Just like that. Try to pinch that back in the mix. Ooh, is my glue open? Yes, it is. Alright, so like that. Right? Yeah. Okay, so like that. So it's gotta get. Oh, God! They're very sharp. So like that. A little bit of a pinch. Some penetrator. The fur is very round, so it does. Oh, is that enough? I can hardly see the stuff. Well, I mean, I guess it is clear. Shoot, I think I'm. Oh, no, okay. Oh, no, okay. Looking good. Ooh, sticky. But that's good. Nothing moving. Ooh, mommy. I think my dad's a bit mind blown. He's a fisherman, and like a few times in my life he told me I should get into making lures. Because he'll see some of the pieces that I made and be like, oh, I'll catch fish, or something like that, you know what I mean? Definitely gonna have to get another pair of those from Hobby Lobby. Those scissors ended up being great. I didn't even fully mean to grab them. I just, I go into a store and I don't really have a direction. I'll start, like, throwing stuff in the cart, and then I'll put it back, like, exactly where it went if I don't get it. But those, I didn't mean to leave in the cart. They were only $5. And God, they're really nice. Nice and sharp. A little bit more. I think the top ones are a hair too long, so I'll be sure to make sure I pay a little bit more attention to the length. But that's gonna produce a nice body shape, I think. Now, get 2 pieces of crystal flash and cut them in half. A little thrifty. And this will be a gill. There's a folk band called Sway. Finally found their album. Oh my god, someone made a mix CD for me in high school with a few of their songs on it. And I always loved the sounds. Finally found it. The album's called Music Forever. Really like cutesy kind of folk music. But man, it makes my soul happy. I believe they're from Boston. Now, he said to do this, or cut these gills just at the, like where the hook, the gape opens. Just like that. Now I just add a little bit of tuft or a little bit of chartreuse bucktail to the head, And well, bam, got a, oh, I forgot the grizzly feathers. They're not necessary, however, I noticed a lot of the patterns with them, and I really want to stay true to Lefty's work. Because gosh, he did so much work making sure everything is tested and catches fish. A little bit of chartreuse. It's so vibrant, so bright, so beautiful. Just like that. I think a bit of a stronger angle. Some penetrator. I'm gonna get some bone dry. Oh, lost some, but that's okay. Put these in the fur stacker. I'll find a use for all the scraps. When I cut these, I mean to put them in a cup. Because that bright vibrance could be used in resin crafts and jewelry. I still make jewelry, just pretty much for gifts, or like if I come across a cool material. And I keep it very simple now. Oh, dang. You don't mind me saying. First Deceiver. Precious. Oh, I didn't cut the tail. I was like, what is this random piece of chartreuse? Isn't there a song called Precious Moments? Use this little bobkin here. Just make sure it's... Alright. So when you whip finish, is it wise to do it closest to the eye or farther back? I'm gonna do this one first. I always do it next to the eye, so I'm gonna do this one farther back. It's gonna get cemented anyway. I'm gonna use head cement because I do want to use up that stuff. Sherry baby. That song's stuck in my head. Won't you come out tonight? Boom, 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 boom. Alright, gotta get that waterfall. I keep looking for a desk waterfall, so it's not so quiet. It might actually be quite nice. But, quite pricey, and the ones that I could find, apparently, it seems like all you hear is the, oh, okay. You know what, I'm gonna do another whip finish a little down, because what am I doing? Oops. I do want, was I always like that? I just, I want to cement it, but I want to make sure that it ends where the most cement goes, I think. God, it's the first one I've ever tied, but I'm really quite happy with it. It usually takes a lot for me to overtly say I like how something came out, but gotta do it quick. And I'll do another layer. Wow, man. Lefty's Deceiver. First attempt at Lefty's Deceiver. I'm pretty happy with it. Can't wait to become fluent and be able to really really make a bunch of them. Organize a little bit more, so I don't really need the pearl flash out. Oh, these are so beautiful. I don't use any for jewelry. Freaking hard to come by. So let me look. I'm gonna start at front and work backwards. Okay. Thank you, Brian. That's, yeah, if y'all ever see me doing anything wrong, sometimes it takes me a second to notice, so don't hit the bottle too soon. I'm just kidding. My hair is, I really want bangs, because then I don't have to worry about having these little clips. I don't know how to do that hair stuff very well. But bangs, you don't have to do anything. Just brilliant. I was told I look creepy with bangs. Or unsettling. Do you want to try to make some more poppers? I will show, where is it? Here. Which, it looks like, you know, like a summer camp craft. I was able to get nice concave mouth. I haven't really sealed it or anything like that yet. Been learning to target bass, and caught my first not peacock, Jesus, that's what I'm after. Caught my first big mouth bass yesterday, on stream too, and it was the first time I used soft plastics. I used a big red worm boy, and I couldn't believe it. So I do want to make sure I have more of those packs. And they're all melted and gnarled up. These are like from my grandpa. And my dad gave me all of them because he didn't think he was going to use them. But I'm fixing to make him a little bag. Just because it was the first time also that I got back from fishing without smelling like shrimp or squid or anything like that. And I did try to use a real worm, but I'm like not very squeamish. But with some things, I just can't seem to do it. And I tried to hook a worm, and oh my god, it was fine with live bait or little bait fish, but for some reason worms, I just I love worms. I have a little worm bucket, and if I find them small enough, certain species around here could be very small. The fish really appreciate them. Gambusia fish, they do like worms also. Yeah, Ann, how you doing? Yeah, I think that was the secret there. Really, really surreal. That's the first attempt, so definitely I should probably put some more hackle feathers. However, that's gonna produce a nice shape. And also, I think I need to go a little bit heavier on the bucktail, at least on the bottom, so it kind of conceals that hook. I don't know if that's the objective. And I could throw some eyes on there. However, I think I'm going to leave this one plain and use this one to practice casting with and to see how it moves. There's some brilliant instructionals online how to tie these, and a few of them have footage of them underneath the water, so you can see exactly how they move, and they move like a bait fish. And there's quite a few patterns that I've come across that are the hackle feathers in the back, like seducers, and a few other, that mangrove snook fly, not Chico Fernandez, gosh, who designed it? Really trying to remember the names because these people are artists in their own right. Mangrove snook fly, and doesn't look like much, but I tell you what, that profile when it's in water, really comes alive, really becomes something that would fool me if I saw it swimming by. Maybe not this one specifically, but like the true, some more shrimp would be nice too. I don't know when I'll be on the coast next, which is a shame. Keep wanting to drink that water. Oh, let me put this up here to try. And I thank you, Fiercely. This thing is... I had one just like this from Harbor Freight, and I haven't had it. And I think I even mentioned in one of the videos how, like, I wish I had one of those things. Because my grandpa had one, and for fly tying, but he was already... He stopped fly tying, like, years before I was born. And I'm the youngest, so my grandparents were unfortunately on their way out when I was coming in. And like my grandma not painted. She did do a little bit of that, but like kits. She did sew and a lot of crafts like that. I can't get over these being attached. There's a net in here. Okay. These Lucy's. Try to make sure. I got all kinds of paint up here and stuff, so I don't want to get anything messed up. Should I put these in? Oops. No, I won't. I can't get over that they had a whole variety pack. I didn't need nothing Gucci. I just needed a bunch to just mess with, because every feather and every material has a totally different behavior in and out of water, and that's been a treat and a half. But look at that, that's so nice. I just have never seen these in person. I have shaky hands, my bad. For some reason I can't draw the same thing twice. I try. But not intense. I love white and black, especially in nature. Like corn snakes have this beautiful white and black belly, orangey red back, really nice. So let's set some of these up. Oh, they come with little baby feathers too. I gotta get a jar for them all. I love the little feathers that come on feathers. I think I'm gonna try like I did 4 on the last one. Maybe that's 2 there. Maybe 5. I'll just go up in increments of 1. That doesn't look good. Oh, little baby feather. I'm not sure if these affect it negatively, but I don't know. I don't think so. My thought process being that they produce a lot of movement, like a pulsating movement. That's what I've noticed anyway. Maybe I'll keep the stringy ones on this one. Nice long ones. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna do 4 again because I need some practice ones anyway. I'm not sure how that is gonna affect it. I'll try to rip most of it off, I guess. Oh, don't have a hookup. That's something was missing. I need to get that all unwound. So within the next like few weeks, I should have some flies that catch fish. And I'm gonna try to get them into the local tackle shop, which is Tuppence. And they have just about everything. I've never seen any handmade flies in there. They probably carried them long ago. It's been there since the 50s. I really like them in there. Sometimes I just wander around learning new little things. There's so many supplies and so many tools. It's incredible. Really thankful to land on this. I know I'll never be bored. I'll never have nothing to do or nothing to make. That's brilliant. I'm gonna have ample water to test the stuff in. Florida, Southeast Florida. My hair's almost. I did not brush my hair today. I woke up like that. No, I didn't. Well, I found some lipstick stuff that's okay for the rugged life. It's brilliant. And it's like the cheapest stuff in the store too. I can't believe it. I am female. I like pretty things and shit or whatever. Anyway, so gonna get this in there. Try to find that sweet spot. That'll do it. So again, start near the bend of the hook. I can't wait till I get like this down and I can start making instructional videos. I always wanted to be a teacher, but I don't really have much to teach. Woo! A lot to learn though. It'd be sweet to have like a summer camp. Big old hump back here. This time I'm not gonna forget to penetrate the hackle feathers. God, that's so easy to nick. Oh, I put them back. Wow, I'm getting better. Putting tools back. So. Yeah, I wonder if that's. I'm gonna leave this one as 4. Because I really want to see what it does with how it does with all that stuff. So I guess I will penetrate. Penetrate after adding them. How's that? Yeah, I'm not sure what that's gonna do. But we're fixing to find out. I really want to get back into trying to figure out how to electroform, because I think it'd be really cool to make some of the more traditional flies and electroform them to make forever flies. Look at all this tucks. Then we could add some pearl flash. Oh yeah. I'm gonna throw some penetrator. Because I could wrap it in there and I'll squeegee it. Squeegee it good and nice. Nice and good. Okay. Flash. Ah! Savior of the universe. Or something. Oh god. Yeah, so next time I get Flash, I'm just gonna get Pearl. Seems like that's probably what I'm gonna be using the most of. I really wish they'd put in a fly tying shop or a craft store. If Hobby Lobby was a little closer, I would definitely actually try to find a job there. Hey, get some, you know, time around supplies, get to learn about a bunch of supplies, discounts on supplies. Okay, so now we're gonna get that bucktail in. This was could trim that a little bit more probably. God, I really wish I knew how people came across their supplies. 'Cause seems like every time I look down there is a new supply. And that's why I kind of wanted to land on a pattern that I could really use, as well as the people I know could use, so nothing goes to waste. Or nothing sits in a box, rather. I'll double that. Because I have so much jewelry that I've made throughout the years that just ended up sitting around. And a lot of the supplies are just not very good quality. So, I mean, you get some beading wire, you bead a bunch of stuff, takes hours, and then you look around and it's corroded or, you know, something like that. Two safety loops. Just keep finagling it. Okay. Yeah, I really gotta thank her good, because I'm a little speechless, honestly. I didn't think I was gonna have any chance of getting a bobbin holder, because there's so few of them and so many people interested, and helps those stand up a little prouder. Okay, I got to get some on the top, and then gills. Do I do gills now? Shoot, I forgot. I gotta write down like a to-do list, like bam, bam, bam. Use an old hair comb, and it helps locking. Okay. If you okay. Oh my god, a cat's whisker, that's brilliant. I have a tube of them somewhere. And blue's fur. bristles. So those will be ideal too, and I have a big jar of them, so when they get a little better, I'm gonna make some truly special flies. I'm wondering if I should put the bottle of Pennage. It does. It smells like, the little cap thing keeps coming off of it. It smells like nail polish, really. I probably could have gotten away with using this stuff, but I'm not sure as far as like the adhesion factors of Sally Hansen's, which is just nail polish. Okay. I guess I'll do the white bucktail and then the flash. I can't not say flash and not think of the Queen song. I should use a comb. I have one in this toolbox. Oh shoot! I'm gonna put this back. The longer fibers. Walk like a man. Penetrate it. Oh, that's why I lost them last time. Okay. Loosey goosey. Two loosey gooseys. Well, I like ended up in a good spot. Just gonna cut them so they're not poking through the eye. A few more little fibers. That's okay. Got some gills on there. So this is Ultra Thread UTC Chartreuse, size 280. And I got a thread or another roll 280 in pink. Not exactly sure as like the sizes, and so I've been kind of just like scooping up whatever. Like this is 3/0 100 MT 17 dark gray, much thinner. I really want to learn the sizes, and I'm not sure if different brands have different sizes. It's been a little difficult getting acquainted with the supplies, not seeing the stuff in person, and like ideally, if there is one fly tying shop in Boca, which is about a little more than an hour from here, drive on a bus and train and all that. It'll be a few hours. I want to check it out so bad. It's called Old Florida Fly Shop. And that's who I plan on trying to help me, or to at least get on board in the future to get a statue of Lefty Cray in Florida. Right at these are gills. Right there. Save those. I just gotta get some chartreuse. And I got 2 to mess with. Oh, I forgot the side feathers again. Jeez. Well, I got them now, so I can start adding them to all kinds of stuff. Slowly trying to figure out like the best way to pinch this stuff out. Maybe up here. Okay, I'll just go where, right next to where I grabbed from. Try to keep it as orderly as I can. Don't need a lot of chartreuse. It's so vibrant. And this is Lefty's favorite color combination for these deceivers, the chartreuse and white. Penetrate. Loosey goosey. Too few. Okay, that's where I want it. Pretty much exactly where I wanted it. Yeah. Oh, I like how this feels internally. This is very. Eventually they'll look more better. Oh. Oh, I didn't notice that before. It's gonna be cemented, so I'm quite liberal with the wrapping right now. Let's see. Oops, I'm going the totally opposite way that was recommended. Start at the top and work back. God, that's so cool. I don't know how people rip the thread. I cut my finger the other day trying to do that. And I'm watching so many videos, I was trying to replicate like the actions that I've been observing. I almost cut my finger open. Oh, minnow. Clauser's minnow. Those are also very nice. Okay, cemented. Might add an eye on this one. I'll do that with the resin, the UV resin. Ooh. So let me get this flash strap in here. I really tried to save as much of this as possible because even the smallest piece of flash really brings the pattern alive, even on tiny little guys. And I know it's gonna be a time where I just need a tiny little piece. And it looks great in resin too, like for resin crafts. So, I mean, you could essentially cut tiny little pieces to make glitter for resin pieces. Are you away, Fairsuit? See you later. thin. Yeah, it's very thin. It's much thinner than the nail polish. And, oh, you're not here anymore. But it's much thinner. And then this head cement is very thick. It's got like 3 viscosities. I haven't used any of this yet. It's not the best quality or anything, and it doesn't have the best reviews. And this stuff, I don't know if anybody's hip to this, but jewelers, like watchmakers, use this to put the little gems in the movements, and it has a very, very thin, look at that, very thin, and the cap actually has a needle to keep that nice and clear. GS Hypo Cement. It's about $6 for a bottle. It's very strong, especially for little things like eyes. Perfect. I'm gonna put this on the little helper. Oh, that's ideal. I got 2 deceivers. The tail on the second one, it just has to dry. And now I'm getting a little bit more confident in like the order, so I could start adding more hackle feathers for even more movement. Oh, I really like how they came out. I like how the first one came out a lot better. But that's okay. That's what repetition will build, is consistency. Thank you, Ian. That means the absolute world. Yeah, I don't know. So, when you fish, did you usually stick to fresh water, or did you hit the salt water at all? I know in Scotland there's all kinds of water channels. It's hard to tell which is which. Like, what is freshwater? What is ocean fed? And as far as I understand, saltwater flies are essentially like larger streamers, and very vibrant. Always freshwater, right on. I'm starting to really like it, especially this time of year. In the summertime, it gets a little brutal because you're not able to really touch the water at all, gators and other things, but that bass was huge compared to anything I caught out here, because usually I just catch the panfish or bluegills. I caught the gnat. Florida swamp too. It's really hot back here, but yeah, that bass was something special. I don't know how people hold them. They had some sharp little teeth, little saw blade teeth. Dubbing. Oh, okay. All your cut-offs can be used in making dubbing, right on. Yeah, all this like soft stuff I've been trying to save. I need to just... I printed this box for dubbing, and I keep forgetting to put the stuff in there. The only thing about this print is the box isn't very functional yet. I gotta just get some pins, or some clothespins, paper clips, just to hold it. Hello, Big Bird. Okay, I'm missing some valuable information. So, a good make choice. Oh, thank you, Brian. If you counterspin the bobbin holder, it lies flat. Oh, okay. Because it gets twisted when you're wrapping it. I see it really going crazy. If you flip, oh, okay. I don't know why I did not do that. If you apply varnish to the thread before whip finishing, it ensures a clean eye and bonds the thread. That's, I don't know why I haven't been doing that. That's brilliant. This is like the little things like that make it very simple. Like Ian here helps me through some dubbing. I have some dubbing now, like proper stuff, but I was just using yarn brushed out. I have a bunch of yarn and a bunch of different materials. I made a shrimp, but It was not very consistent. And it's more like a shrimp head, but kind of awful shape. But the second one came out much better. It's just yarn. What did I use? Green? I don't have green. Interesting. It's a nice vibrant green when it's coated. And some mono eyes. Just made out of some fishing line that I found on the pier. It was really pretty green, so I grabbed it all. I have a bucket of fishing line from those PVC pipes on fishing piers. Because a lot of times there'll be like really nice stuff in there. Here's the green. It's been a deal for eyes. And then this I made some necklaces out of, some braided. I just threw it on that spool to keep it organized. I haven't used them yet, but I had a skirt that had all these studs on it. Like, they're not pyramids, they're just round metal studs. But they made really brilliant eyes. Big, too. Really big. I want to make them closer together, like this size for classers minnows. And for some extra weight, because I'm really able to fit a bunch of resin in the cups. And all I did was cut the legs off of it. And this is without a pupil. Very round, very orby eye. And then I added a pupil. And it has nice refraction to it. Just used a piece of glitter. Rounds. And this could be put in a bunch of different ways. But I added some mylar. It made for a really nice iridescent, as realistic as I can get eye. I make the crustacean eyes with the mono. I have a few different with beads and just kind of using any tips I could find online. But these came out really nice, and it's got a lot of weight to it. I don't know what size weighted eyes to get, so I haven't scooped any up yet. But it came out big, and compared to the mono eyes, tried copper too, because you could heat the ends of copper in this tiny bag. If you heat copper, it balls up. And so using that for eyes actually was really nice too. And these are beads. I forgot what channel I saw that on. But the size difference. There's so many. The skirt was absolutely full of them. And never, don't sleep on women's clothing. If you go to thrift stores and yard sales, look in the women's clothing, you'll find fur jackets, feather lined things. Like, all these feathers came from a skirt that I got for like $2. And my cat tore it apart. But that's a ton of feathers. Hackle feathers. And they dyed really easy. Like, I'm talking easy peas. All these are from that skirt piece. And I just used Sharpie to dye them. Could get any color. But this is the skirt. And those are the studs. They made excellent weighted eyes. I'm gonna try to get them closer together so I can attach them at the same time without having to bend it or anything. And oh, that's nice. So the bend back. I haven't made a bend back yet. I prepared a hook for it, but I never made one. Maybe I'll try that. Bend back, really perfect little minnow, but almost out of these hooks. I found them in my grandparents' stuff, so I don't know what size or anything they are. And kind of a little box of them. Maybe I'll try a bend back. I don't know. Let me get some more coffee, I think. And then let's see. Yeah. Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. Yeah, the bee chain eyes. I have a little thing of I cut from different necklaces, and I found a 90s necklace that was able to get some really. There's still some paint left on them, but really big. And I still keep meaning to go on eBay to find more of those. Because I know they sell the eyes, however, I'm so used to salvaging materials from other things that I'm able to find things at times like much cheaper than if it was for fly tying. I'm sure you remember these. Well, I guess I can't really assume your age, but these were like sold everywhere. These rainbow kind of oil slick necklaces. But the ones with the paint that isn't chips, I'm gonna coat to keep them the interesting iridescent. However, acetone was able to get the paint off. And a lot of bone fishing happens down south from here, so really want to get some like Crazy Charlies made. And those bonefish flies. There's one in particular. I'll tell you exactly what it's called. This is what I've just been following this. And yeah, that one. So Gart Sides Deep Water Bonefish Fly. Oh yeah, a little shrimpy. I really like the bee chain going down it. I did get some lead wire, but I got a size that's just a little too small. It'll be perfect for the small flies, but just not at all. I can't conceptualize like the numbers to sizes very well. And this is 0.015. It doesn't come with much on the spool at all, but I know you don't use a terrible amount of it. However, yeah, I definitely need to figure out what size is best for salt water, because it's real thin. But will be nice for the small ones. And these are the corks. I don't know if you were here, but for poppers, a lot of people are recommending cork. Corks are very expensive, and I don't know how much they are. Like for craft corks for bottles, very expensive. However, these are for ear piercing. Perfect size. And this bag came with 50 for $5. However, I found a listing for 100 for $5 today. And real ideal. I don't know how much they are in fly tying shops. I know there's foam and all kinds of stuff. I was trying to make one with foam from a clone box. The frame. Oh, I dropped something. Unplugged the computer, but that's okay. The frame of it, just like kind of like gas station or dollar store sandals. And that was another thing that I've seen recommended the most was sandals. I really want to learn how to target bass efficiently. I don't live on the coast anymore, but I live next to swampland, stocked ponds, and that kind of thing. And the one down the street has the peacock bass, which they were introduced here in the 1800s, late 1800s. I've never seen one in person, and I certainly never caught one. And oh, I can't wait to see one in person. So I do want to make a good amount of things that target them. And caught my first one yesterday with a red rubber worm. Was really exciting. It was on camera too, so I was able to get a picture just from a screenshot, because I didn't get a picture of it. I was way too excited. And I don't know much about bass. I'm definitely a lot more I know more about saltwater. Just gonna organize this stuff a little bit. I try to do that every few minutes. Can't get over those grizzly feathers. No, that's Nice. Saw this one in the back. Someone stuffed a black one in the, unless it just happened from digging around. I thought that was funny for some reason. I'll put that there. Alright, so another Deceiver. I really just wanted to see what that poofy stuff, like the, I don't know if it's the same as Marabou, but it has that same kind of feeling, this part of the feather. I wanted to see what that would affect it, like how it would affect it. And I'm happy with them. Look at that. This one, I like this one a lot better. I utilize the facilities and get a little bit more coffee, and I shall be right back. You know, show you real quick. With Lefty bobbin holders. That's really nice. Yeah, butter. Like butter. Real nice. The bobbin holder, best part, it's like butter. The other one I was using came with the kit, and it's perfect. However, it is a little tight, so I was breaking a lot of thread, especially the stuff that came also with the kit, which I've been kind of using for practice. I just can't get over it, man. That's real good, real nice. I'll get the hang of it eventually, and I'll be able to pump out hundreds of them and then sit at the end of the pier and sell them. I haven't asked the pier master yet. However, I wanted to ask in person because, you know, I could be anybody on the phone. However, if I went in person, I think she likes me a little bit. She's really nice and really fun to talk to. And yeah, I gotta see what I need in order to sell them locally, because I just want to have a little table out, and then people could tell me, ideally when I have a far more experience, to tell me what they're fishing for, and I could be like, come back in 5 minutes, I got you, and have like a rack of vintage clothes next. I wish I thought of doing that, but I'll do it on the next one. Cover it coating the thread before whip finishing. It's like, that is something so simple, and I know it's gonna have such a incredible outcome, I guess. Try to organize this a little bit more. Put these in there. I did start carving out another one, which how I've been painting them is I just take a Q-tip and I put a little bit of the paint at the Q-tip and I swirl it around, and it works really well. I just gotta drill a hole in it. I haven't finished it yet. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that, but really nice, really fun. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and rewatch this a few times with volume blasting, and come back and tie some more. Cause I'll be real, I'm just way too excited to even sit in one place, listen to some music, stuff like that. But I shall return within an hour or two, for sure this time. I always mean to, but sometimes I get a little sidetracked. However, I do also want to make another popper for the bass, and I think this center bit will be ideal for some fresh water. I'm not sure, but it's amazing. I still can't believe the dang feathers. Whole bag. I had a whole bag with every color. Like, well, it's a grab bag, so it's at a random. It's flashed. Cause yeah, I don't know how this little piece was 25 bucks. Gosh, but you know what? It's Whiting Farms. The feathers are indescribable. There's a wide variety of sizes and uses. And used to hackle or for tail streamers, and these little like black and maybe for shrimp. The tendrils, I don't know. It's really beautiful. I love black and white in nature so much. But on that note, hope y'all have a beautiful day. I shall be back briefly, and yeah, if there's any patterns that you would like to see someone who doesn't know exactly what they're doing yet, give it a go. That's the best way for me to learn anyway, and I deeply appreciate it. And I really appreciate that, Brian, because every pattern there's a ton of questions unlocked. But not only that, like every aspect of it, I could really use others' input, because I have no experience in this realm, and it's brutally appreciated. And I'm here every day. I try to stream at least every day, and sometimes multiple times a day. And so also never hesitate. I'm always here, and it's good. Also find me on Facebook and Instagram, and Kinto, KYNTO. And yeah, never hesitate. And I'd love to get some of these lures out there to test, or to have some tactile input to see if it's sturdy, because I don't really have anyone to also ask locally. I was looking for little clubs and stuff like that, but nothing around me. I live right next to hunting grounds, so I am trying to find some hunters to trade some materials with. And like, I'll make their wives jewelry. They give me their tails. That's the goal anyway, like my inner dream. I'll be right back. I gotta eat too. And yeah, so I shall return and love y'all. Hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. Well, I'll be back in an hour. I was about to do the whole spiel, but yeah, happy shows. Yeah, I fumble a lot.